several other chapters. We are based here in Central Arkansas. There's also a Hot Springs chapter, a Northeast Arkansas chapter, and a Northwest Arkansas chapter.
Our mission is that we ride for health, and there's a lot of health conditions that can be improved by regular exercise. And so a lot of our ladies have started riding, and their diabetes has improved, their heart disease has improved. Obesity is a huge issue in the United States today, and I struggle with it myself. And so I got on a bicycle and lost about 60 pounds.
Families take after what the woman does as far as physical exercise goes. And
I think the other thing that we try to do is to live by the CyclaFemme theory, which is one more woman.
Yeah.
We always try to reach out to every woman we see and ask them to join us. We don't care if you ride with us one time. We just want you on a bike. We want you getting healthy because we know that's only just going to make your life so much better. We are primarily based on Facebook. We it's not a secret group. It's not private. Anybody can like the page and see where we're going to be. We post every ride, the location of the ride, how fast the ride is going to go, where the ride is going to go, the route, the mileage, everything like that.
Everybody, every woman who wants to ride a bicycle, regardless of what your skill level is invited. And that's why we try to host so many beginner rides. And by beginner, we mean come as you are. We are not a spandex requirement group.
To be more welcoming and less intimidating than that. We just want people to have fun and love cycling and enjoy it for what it is. Because
this is Brenda Moore, and she is one of our most senior members of Arkansas Hills on Wheels. And senior by, I mean, I think she may be 60.
Well, my mom's a senior Olympian in cycling and a national senior Olympian, and she's been riding for years, and she finally convinced me in Arkansas Senior Olympics, qualified for nationals. I went to nationals in July and came in 21st in the nation in my age group. And I competed last weekend at Arkansas Senior Olympics again and came in first in my age group. So
and all that sort of stuff for nationals, and she's just like a little sponge. She just wants to learn all of it, and I just think that's magnificent at her age to still have that competitive spirit, and to something that's brand new almost to her, and to be able to excel like that in her age group.
Okay, so we have Michelle Mullins, and Michelle started about a year and a half ago. Michelle, how much weight have you lost?
50 pounds.
And how did you go about doing that?
Well, for me, diet alone wasn't getting it. You can only cut so much food out of your diet and make a lot of progress, and I like to make progress. And so cycling has enabled me to do that because you burn a lot of calories if you put the effort in. I advise them to get a bike like my Cruiser was, in a way, or whatever's comfortable, but to at least get them started. I tell them they've got to start, and even if it's just 15 or 20 minutes, set small goals, and then, you got to incorporate diet with it too. Because it is intimidating, and that's what's been so great about AHAL is that women out here, we're not the only ones on the trail anymore.
Laurie just did 100 miles yesterday in the Big Dam Bridge ride, and to me that's amazing. We went with somebody who a year and a half ago had done nothing to doing 100 miles. Or a woman who says, I'm 50, there's no way I could ride a bike.
I'd have to challenge them because, I think I'm living proof of someone that's over 50 that I had no really exercise regimen at all, and you just got to start somewhere and start in a slow pace and just work yourself.
And this guy goes, you see that lady over there? And he goes, she's 86 years old and she puts 6,000 miles a year on a bike. He called her by name and I couldn't tell you her name, but I thought, I'm gonna be that little old lady.